Charlie Sharples, 28-23 here at Saracens at Vicarage Road. Frustrating afternoon.
Yeah, it was frustrating. I think all the guys would be disappointed that we didn't come away with more. Obviously, looked like we possibly could have done at the end, but obviously, unfortunately, couldn't quite get the try. But I think 1 point's better than none, isn't it? So take that.
It looked to be a frustrating game to be taking part in because the first half in particular, it was almost as if neither team could get above two phases because there was either a turnover or the whistle of the referee.
Yeah, it's weird. It was a funny old game. I can't remember the first half because I got whacked in the head. So I was going to say I can't remember everything that happened, but it was it was just never really. It was just stop start. It never really got going, and certainly from my point of view, didn't see a lot of the ball, and we didn't manage to. To fall into our shape and get the ball wide. But sometimes it's with a game like that against a team like Saracens, two good teams going at it, it's going to be more of an arm wrestle, and that's probably what it was today. There was a kicking battle, and a lot of territory, and just who was the discipline. That cost teams in the end, didn't it? Who could kick the penalties from where. So it wasn't really a day for running rugby.
You mentioned the discipline, and I won't ask you to comment on the yellow cards. It was frustrating though that Saracens got their try just as it looked like Gloucester had survived the Sione Calamafeni being in the sim, and he was just about to come back on.
Yeah, we obviously you can't control the decisions that the referees make, but there was definitely some decisions that we could control, and at times our discipline probably wasn't good enough, and we let them into it with a couple of cheap 3 points here and there. But the sort of last 10 minutes we had piled the pressure onto them in their 22, and as I said, so nearly came away with a win. So we'll take a lot out of that game, but as I say, it was just everyone's just disappointed that we didn't get the win.
You mentioned the goal kicking. Now Billy Twelfreys hasn't been the regular kicker all season, but credit to him, he went toe to toe with Charlie Hodgson today, didn't he?
Yeah, he kicked great, and that's what you want from your 10. And we've got a number of good goal kickers in the team, with obviously Timmy Taylor, Freddie, and then Cookie as well as Billy. So I think that competition's obviously bringing the best out of all of them, and fair play to Billy. He slotted them today, and that's what you need from your 10. So
obviously we're going to take a break now for the Amley Challenge Cup for a couple of weeks. We're back in Aviva Premiership action with the game against Exeter Chiefs on December the 22nd. 5th place, just ahead of the Chiefs. It sets things up nicely for the second half of the league season, doesn't it?
Yeah, every game seems to be one against a team that's there's something riding on it. But yeah, it's a different challenge next week. Obviously London Irish away, and we've obviously got 2 wins in the Amlin, so it'd be nice to continue that form and progress in that competition, and then massive couple of weeks back in the Premiership against Exeter and Leicester. So there's no easy games. Every week's a tough challenge, but I think we'll obviously have a look at this game, get out of our system, and then look ahead to next week and going down to Reading and trying to get a good result.
Finally, a word for your old mate Freddie Burns. He's now joined you as a full England international. You must have been delighted when he got on yesterday. Yeah,
I was chuffed to bits for him. I was hoping that he was going to get on, because there'd be nothing worse than when sitting on the bench for a whole game. But he came on, and he did a good job. He looked very assured, and I'm sure, especially being part of a win like that, it's one that he won't forget, and definitely all the people that follow him on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram will know about it. He was keeping everyone updated. We call it a 3-way social media attack, but he deserved his cap. His form for us has been outstanding so far this season, and he's been rewarded with that, so fair play to him.